Hi and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program, and as I said in the last video, I'm just mucking about at the moment, putting some more of these communication satellites up into some kind of orbit, just to try and get some more communications network coverage when I'm putting stuff around the moon and stuff like that, if I ever get stuff around the moon again. I don't know that it helps. There's only one way to find out, really, isn't there? So yes, what I'm going to do is chuck another one up. So yeah, not the most interesting of videos at the moment, but it's something I want to keep doing. Autosave, do I want to autosave? Test 2, yeah, I'll go with the autosave one, doesn't really matter, does it? So I seem to remember that was fairly successful, so let's go for launch. I need to remember to rename the craft at some point, but not yet. Right, let's go for the usual sort of 2/3 throttle, stability on. Kind of feel like I can treat this as routine now, so something's going to go horribly wrong. The last one I launched, I sort of launched in the opposite direction, if that makes sense. So I'm going to launch this one back in the same sort of direction around the planet. It's going to be interesting to see if this actually ends up launching in a fairly stable way. Do my usual thing of, while I'm burning the boosters, heading straight up, because I've been fairly successful in dumping the boosters recently. Throttle up, start my turn a little bit, hopefully not flip over. I seem to remember the last couple of launches I have had little flips. This is looking better. I definitely get the impression that with this design I'm not very successful at starting my turn while anywhere in the atmosphere. Right, so I'm watching the apoapsis. Let's turn more. Let's see that get to 100. Getting there. Right, so let's hang on to that last bit of fuel. Kind of treating this as sort of routine now, but this could go horribly wrong, so let's just be extra careful here. So I want to do maneuver about there. So yeah, I'm kind of practicing here to see if I can sort of normalize work using these tools. What I can't make out is, how do I kind of say to I want to kind of say to this, like, I want to get a circular orbit, but I can't quite see an easy way of doing that. Oh, I see. I'm just looking at the maneuver thing down in the bottom corner, the left-hand corner. Right, that looks kind of good. I think I got it. Right, how long we got? Oh, we haven't got very long. Oh, didn't mean to get rid of that. Come on, turn, spacecraft, turn. Turn. Oh, it doesn't want to turn. I guess I need to just a little bit of thrust so I can point in the right direction. No, don't overturn. Don't overturn. Okay, I kind of missed the node. Let's go for it. Let's do the burn. Don't think I'm going to have enough fuel in this first stage to complete that burn, but that's okay. Doing well, dump it. Start the next burn. Watching that periapsis. Oh. It's coming up. It's coming up. Oh, burn's drifting off a bit. That didn't go well. I did something wrong there because I now have an apoapsis of 436 kilometers, but a periapsis that's 88 kilometers, which is kind of dangerously close to the atmosphere. I don't know what I did wrong there. Let's see if we can fix it. So if I kind of burn that direction, I realise I'm raising the whole orbit, but what the hell. I'm kind of wasting fuel as well, really, aren't I? Ew, this isn't going well. Let's see if we can burn our way out to where we want to go anyway. Okay, let's get in there. Be nice if we could get the bloody nav ball out of the way, but burn at the same time. So I'm going to go out to there. Cool. That kind of works, I guess. This is quite scrappy. So let's get rid of the shroud. Let's get rid of that because why not? It makes it look better, I think. Let's extend the antenna. And then the next thing is we're going to get rid of that. I'm going to add a maneuver there. Oh, shoot. That isn't what I wanted to do. I'm kind of confused now. Confused myself now. There we go. Which direction am I going in? Okay, I'm coming out this way. So I want to then go that. Whoa! Whoa! Oh my god. Somehow I've managed to get myself an encounter with the moon. Not what I intended. Just gonna throw things off. Oh, every damn time I manage to get something a bit wrong. What even? Not even sure what's going on here. Ah, no, that's kind of what I want. Although Not that far out. No. More like that. Oh, shoot. Okay, a bit more like that, right? Just randomly pulling this around until something seems to make sense. Is that telling me I don't... I can see a little red triangle down there, and I'm wondering if that's telling me I just don't have the fuel to do what I'm trying to do. Right, let's start again. So I want to set a maneuver node. Okay, now that red triangle thing I don't think is really telling me anything useful. No, that's not what I want. There we go, that's kind of what I want. There. So that's going to be, when I get out there, a 6-second burn in a day. Okay, so can I set an alarm? Yes. Right, let's scoot on out there. Oh, damn, it went past it. What? Now I'm really confused. What the hell just happened? I am really confused now. Also, that orbit is now through the planet, which isn't good. Something went horribly wrong there, and I have no idea what. Poop. Okay. I think I completely misunderstood something there. Right. So, is that prograde? No, it can't be. Oh, I've really confused myself here. Right, I've got time to muck about. So I'm guessing what... Ah, there we go. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. So I'm guessing what happened is I had an encounter with the moon and it threw my orbit off or something, which would suggest that maneuver was set for a few orbits through, which makes no sense to me. I don't understand that. I do think I probably doing myself a disservice with some of this stuff by being sat to some distance from the screen and trying to read what is fairly small text. I think there's some things that I'm just kind of missing out on in some of those diagrams. Oops. Right, so let's get point in prograde. No, that way, that way, that way, that way. Let's see if we can recover this into something fairly useful. Right, so I want to do a little burn. No, that's not really doing what I want. Right, that's kind of what I want. It's not great. And then I want to add a maneuver there. Get rid of you. So let's see what I'm doing. Give me that back. And I want to go... Ow, 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 ow. No. Oh, no, go away. What about something like that? Right, let's try for that. So, that's supposedly in about a day. So that sounds about right. So let's set an alarm and see if this works this time. I have no idea what happened that time. I'm going to have all these communication satellites in really shitty orbits, aren't I? Right, is the alarm going to work? The alarm hasn't worked. What am I doing wrong? Oh my actual God. That's going to crash. I'm going to actually lose this satellite. I can't believe it. Well, damn. Okay, I give in. Why are the alarms not working anymore? What am I doing wrong? That doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. Right, let's get rid of this thing. Surprised it survived. Let's... Oh, can I not... I don't want to revert it. Ah, sod it, let's revert it. Because it's going to blow up anyway. Crumbs! What happened there? Why are the alarms not working anymore? Alright, I'm going to have one more go at getting this up. If not, I'm going to call this a complete disaster video. That's really confusing. All that time that I've been cursing the alarms because they got in the way, and then I figured out how to use the alarms, and then suddenly the alarms aren't doing what I think they do anymore. I'm so confused. Okay, so, as before, pretty much straight up until we run out of fuel. Full throttle. Kind of keep going straight up. Let's just try turning a little bit. Trying to push the turn a bit more without letting it flip. So far so good. Watching my apoapsis come up. Right, let's just cruise up a little bit. Actually, I wonder, I should probably keep burning, shouldn't I? They're kind of burning in that direction. apoapsis is staying fairly stable. Periapsis is slowly coming up. Which I guess is what I want. Right, let's lose that. Now, do I wait until I'm at the top? That alarm thing is really bothering me now. I don't understand. Just trying to see if I can make that reasonably circular. Close enough. Actually, no, let's just raise our periapsis a bit more. Right, how long have I got? 26 seconds. Okay, I should get ready to burn. Okay, looking good. Looking good. There it is, roughly-ish, kind of. Right, I have an orbit. I'm definitely managing to get into orbit now, so lose that, lose that, deploy the antenna. Okay, now let's say we'll add a maneuver about there. Why didn't it add a maneuver? Hang on, what's going on? Let's just delete that and delete that. So apparently I got loads of maneuvers kicking around. So let's just lose those. So let's say I'm going to add a maneuver there. Cool. And I'm going to... What? That... Ah, I'm burning in the wrong damn... Oh, for goodness sake. Right, okay. Let's just start that again. Because I'm kind of looking down this orbit from the wrong side. Right, where's the moon? Hello, has anyone seen the moon? I can't see where the moon is. There's the moon there. Right, I want to not meet the moon, basically, I think. I want to add a maneuver there. Whoa, way too far, way too far. Right, there we go. So I want to burn out of there. That looks good. What's that kind of play button there? Now I'm curious. Does that actually do the burn? Do you know, I've never played with that before. Right. So, maneuver, alarm. It's definitely set. but it's close enough in time. Let's just speed up a little bit. Oh, why won't you let me speed up? Well, let me speed up. Oh. Well, let me come out of map either. What's going on? Have I just lost my keyboard connection? No. No. I just can't get out map view now for reasons. Ah, there we go. That is weird. Right. One way spacecraft turn. Ever so slowly. Yes. Slow down. Slow down. Line up. Come on, line up. There we go. I want to know what those kind of play buttons do now. Obviously, I'm not recording my mouse cursor, but where it's got the little burn symbol where it says it's 801.6 meters a second or whatever, there's a kind of, looks like a play. Oh, you see, the alarm's working now. It's like a play button. Oh, no, it's not green anymore. Is that because I just had an alarm set or something? Was it just fast forward to the... Don't know. Gonna have to read some documentation at some point. Right. So 14-second burn. Just waiting. It's going to work this time. It's all going to work fine. Just counting down to that burn. Get ready to kick off. Go. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. Right. That should have pretty much got me exactly what I wanted. Yep, that's looking good. Looking good. Right. So then what I want to do is I want to add a maneuver. Hang on. Let's just clear. Right, we've got no maneuvers kicking about. I want to add a maneuver. When I'm out there. Oh. I just want to... I'm going to run into the moon again, am I? Yeah. I'm not helping myself much here, am I? By trying to set this thing up. Okay, let's just lose that again. Try again. Excuse me. I just want to go in a nice circular orbit-ish, like that. I think I've definitely, I'm definitely getting the impression that I'm screwing myself over by encountering the moon. Let's just delete that again. No, go away. So let's just add a maneuver there. Yeah, you see, that's going to go way too far out. Okay, maybe Maybe. So where am I going to encounter the moon? Well, it looks like I encounter it about... No. Damn it. That's annoying. I seem to be encountering it, but then when I'm going all like, okay, fair enough, let's do something with that. There. Couldn't quite get it. So I'm wondering if I can do something silly like get into orbit around it. Ah, crikey. Let's just try again. What happens if I add one a little bit later? No. There, something happens there. Yeah. Excuse me. I haven't really done a good job. Well, I mean, none of these have been good jobs, but let's go with something like that. What happens if I try inclining it as well for giggles? Right, gonna go with that because I've already got one that's kind of weirdly inclined. So let's excuse me while I just have a drink. Let's go for another one that's kind of weirdly inclined. Ah, so that does warp to it. I screwed myself over here. I kind of have, in that I'm not lined up for the burn. Could do with a pause about now. Let's see if we can line up for this burn. So yes, that does warp. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Close, close, close. Close. That wasn't brilliant, but... Right, what kind of orbit does that get me? I mean, that gets me A orbit. Wasn't the one I was after, but it's close enough. Just realise that everything's in darkness here as well. That's not good. So let's just try and warp out into the sunshine. So you can see what I'm doing. Oh, look at that. That looks quite nice. Oh, that's a shot and a half, that. Right, I want to rename this. Rename vessel. This is ComNet 3. And there we go. Tidy that up. Right, so I've got 3 satellites on the go now. Let's do a little bit of fast forwarding just to see how things look. Again, I don't think it's going to pick up anything on the moon right at the moment. But it'll be interesting to see if it helps when things, when I get things out there. So let's just get the furthest reaches. There's furthest reaches down there, isn't it? Let's see if still keeping the signal. Still keeping the signal. Yep, keeping the signal all the way out there. I don't know that this really makes a lot of sense, but it's fun throwing them out there. So let's go back to the tracking station, and yeah, I've got a comms network of some description building up. I've also got quite a bit of debris building up as well. But yeah, okay, I'm happy with that. That was kind of what I was trying to do. Sadly, we lost one along the way because I don't understand the alarm things or something like that, or the alarm was being weird. It's probably more me than the game, I imagine. But at least I'm there. So I'm going to call a halt to that one. I may chuck one or two more up, so there could be a couple more slightly boring, just throwing more things up videos. I'm sort of inclined to try and get one, if not two, of those kinds of satellites in orbit around the moon. I feel that would be useful as well. So I might aim for that. That might be a bit more interesting. But that's for another video. So thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.